Morning students, we'll start with the next topic, that is what happens in reflex actions. Now reflex is a word which we commonly use when we talk about certain actions, okay, which we have to respond very quickly, okay, to the environment or so, okay, where we don't have to much time to think about, okay, and we have to respond without thinking. So such actions where we have to respond without thinking, those actions are known as reflex action. Okay, now for example, if you are very hungry and your mouth starts watering, or some very hot object is there and you pull out your hand, okay, so we do something without thinking about it or without having much into feeling about it. Okay, now how does the control and coordination of such actions get achieved? Okay, let us see about that. Now let we have one of the example and continue with that example only, that is touching a hot object or a flame, and it's a very urgent and a dangerous situation for all of us. Now how do we respond to this? A very simple way is that we subconsciously think about the pain. Okay, when we touch this we are going to get pain, so then that is because they remove our hand very quickly. Okay, now how long will we take for thinking all these things, that we are going to get pain and we have to remove our hand? Okay, now the answer depends on this part, that the thinking tissue of our body, okay, which consists of dense network of neurons. Now all of us know what are neurons, we have studied what are neurons, they are the nerve cells. Okay, now this tissue is connected to the neurons, our thinking tissue, and it is situated at the forward end of our skull, this thinking tissue, which receives a signal from all over the body which it thinks about, okay, before responding them. So this tissue is situated in the lower end of our skull and it is connected to the neurons. Now the thinking part of the brain, okay, in the skull must be connected to the nerves coming from various part of the body. Now if this part of the brain has to instruct the muscle to move, the nerves must carry back the message and then send it to different parts of the body. Now this may take enough time for us to get burned. So are you understanding that first we are receiving the signals, then we are giving it to thinking tissue, then that thinking tissue will tell us to do what? Okay, that all may take, and this response takes long time, okay, and we don't have that much time, we may get burnt. So now what? Okay, so what happens if these nerves detect heat, if they were connected to the nerves that moves muscles? So without involving brain, if the nerves are connected to each other, the nerves that detect heat and the nerves which move muscle, that would have been much simpler, okay, and that would save time. So the input and the output action, okay, there's a small connection near our spinal cord, this is known as reflex arc, before going to the brain. Both these nerves are connected, the input and the output nerves, okay, in the spinal cord. Now nerves from all over the body meet in a bundle in the spinal cord on their way to the brain, okay, and these reflex arcs are formed in the spinal cord. Now let us go to the next page, I'll just explain you very quickly. Now can you see, this is the spinal cord. Now the spinal cord is cut open, okay, transverse section. Now you can see here the nerves. This nerve, this is the sensory nerve and this is the motor nerve. Both of them have a connection here. Okay, so that is what we are talking about before going to the brain. Okay, now these reflex arcs are evolved in those animals which take time to think, where the brain is not that fast enough. Okay, so now how this reflex arc works, let us see. Now here you have got receptors of heat and pain in our skin. Okay, now these receptors, they send the signal to the sensory neuron. This sensory neuron, it takes the signal and it reaches the spinal cord. In the spinal cord there is a reflex neuron, okay, that is known as the relay neuron, okay, which is connecting this sensory neuron and the motor neuron. Okay, now this relay neuron, it sends a message to the motor neuron and it tells the muscles to remove the hand from this object, or else it will get burnt, and this is done within fraction of seconds without reaching the brain. That is what is known as reflex action, and this is the figure of reflex arc. Thank you.